I'm going to do an insight video today. I've been talking about these sacred flames over the last couple of days, and like I was saying, that I had this orange flame yesterday. It's very much around harmony, union, balance, integration, but it's also about, it's also about these flames are sort of like given, sort of like these sacred flames are given on like an individual level, but also a collective level, and they're given by like their vibrations, their frequencies. Again, that everything is vibration, everything is frequency, and this orange flame that I've been given is very much around harmony and union, balance and integration, but it's also about rebirth and activation as well. When you talk about like Atlantis and Lemuria, they talk about like sacred temples and sacred flames. They talk about like sort of like going into these sacred flames of like different colours. It could be like blue, it could be green, it could be like violet, it could be like green, violet, purple, pink, whatever the colour is. But like this sort of like orange flame that I've been given, I feel is it feels like a universal flame, like a universal sort of like vibration, a universal like frequency. Obviously it's connected to oneness, it's connected to source light creation, and it's very much around sort of like, again, it's like this activation, it's the rebirth, it's like awakening, it's awareness. And these sacred flames that you know, when you're giving them, they're very much sort of like connect again into the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency, which is very much around this sense of awakening, awareness. The oneness vibration is connected into all things, and as any of these frequencies that we're given now, they're not about a singular. That I talk about like they work on an individual level, and what I mean by that is like when you connect to this sacred flame, this vibration, this frequency, it activates, it opens you up, to source energy, light vibration. It opens you up to the oneness vibration. It opens you up to your soul expression. So on an individual level, it works for you, but also a lot of these spiritual tools or spiritual insights or spiritual wisdom that's been given at this time is very much around collective, because this is how the source light creation works and the oneness vibration works. It works. It's a vibration that vibrates, manifests and creates, and opens, and creates awareness, and creates, so each and every one of us. And the oneness vibration works on all levels for all beings, in all realities at once, at one time. And again, this is where I've talked about this sense of the oneness vibration is collective, because it vibrates and it works with all beings at once. So again, it's like moving away from the singular sort of like vibration, the singular sort of consciousness, the singular sort of reality that many of us have sort of like been working with within the 3D reality, as we start to move up to the 4th and the 5D reality, up to the 6D reality, where we start talking about like source energy and source creation and source manifestation. And the collective is really important, because the more that we sort of open up, and when the more we see that we're connected and we're integrated with the infinite source of light and creation, or source light energy, the more we start to realize that all beings are connected and all beings are vibrating and existing in all realities at once, in one moment, in the eternal moment. And again, this is what this vibration brings. It brings again a collective. It brings the understanding of oneness vibration, oneness frequency, oneness union of the source light creation. And it lets us know that all beings are working and vibrating as one vibration, one frequency, and that nothing is separate. And this is where the eternal moment comes in, and this is again the shift in consciousness. This is the shift in awareness, and this is what this sacred flame's bringing, and it's symbolic of source light creation, source light energy. It's symbolic of opening each and spiritual being up, and the more we become consciously aware, the more we become and open to this notion that we're not separate. And obviously we all know that we've got guides and we've got masters and we've got ascended masters, and like I said, I was talking about this notion of lords of light, which is like, again, ascended beings that are working with us, and like the Great White Brotherhood, which is a collective of ascended beings that works with us on this planet, and it works with us to shift and change consciousness. And again, in Atlantis and Lemuria, and as with these new vibrations of Andromeda, Lyra, and these other vibrations that are coming through, they're very much like we're always connected into this infinite source energy, this oneness vibration. And in Atlantis and Lemuria time, they were constantly receiving insight and wisdom from these infinite beings, these infinite ascended beings that were in a different dimension and reality of light, that were bringing consciousness, wisdom, understanding, and insight to us as these as beings walking through this on this planet, through this vibration, this reality. And again, this is the important thing with oneness vibration and oneness frequencies. We start to realise that we're worked with, and we're all channels to anchor in this energy, anchor in this new vision, this new age, this new evolution. And again, this is the universal law of spiritual universal law of rhythm again, where we're talking about these infinite cycles. And again, this orange flame is very much connected to that. And everything that you start to look at, as you start to shift and change your consciousness, you start to realise every insight, every sort of every insight, every bit of like wisdom, every little bit of sort of like shifting, changing vibration is all part of that oneness vibration. And as we start to open, we start to realise that all things are interconnected, all things are connected, and nothing is separate. And again, this is what this time's about, and this is the shifting consciousness. When we start to realise this, we start to realise that we are working, and this is why this orange flame is important, because it's all about harmony. And oneness vibration is about harmony and union to the source energy, but harmony with the eternal moment, and harmony with your soul expression, your soul self, but also harmony with the higher self, and then harmony with the infinite realities and dimensions of light that are working with us. And this is what this time's about, and this is what's going on for many of us at the moment. And this is the shift. This is the shift into new vibrations, new consciousness, new awareness, new ways of being. And again, beingness is a really good sort of like terminology, because being is going from different states of consciousness. It's like transmutation is about that, where we transform from one state of consciousness to another state of consciousness. And again, this sacred flame, this universal orange flame that's been given, is very much around that. It's just as I was just connecting into that, I want to say the colour peach as well. For some reason, it's like the flame. I wanted to talk about a colour peach as well, and sort of like peach to me is a very high vibration. It's a new vibration, well, a newer vibration. I've had this sort of vibration before, and it's very much, again, it connects to like this universal consciousness, this infinite consciousness, this oneness consciousness, and it shifts and changes our awareness, but it also aligns us with the infinite realities and dimensions of vibration and frequency. And this is what the shift is. It's moving very much away from the singular into the infinite, and this is what this time's about, and this is what's happening for many of us at the moment. And this is where I feel this sacred flame sits. And when I talked about rebirth with this flame, rebirth is again transmutation. It's moving through different states. Rebirth is like the understanding that, you know, there's a shift in consciousness, a shift in awareness, shift in vibration and frequency. It integrates within your energy field, and within your vibration and your frequency, and then it's about how you express that and start to use that within your reality, which is again using your in this reality, but again with all of these vibrations and frequencies that are coming through. The key thing is to remember, and this is the key, one of the key aspects of consciousness, is that it's collective, it's not individual. And this is what we need to move away from. I think for a long time that a lot of our spiritual realities and journeys have been very much around on the singular, that we're living in our own reality, and actually we're not part of one reality, we're part of this infinite reality. And I feel this is what the consciousness is bringing, and it's bringing it back once again for and I know that what I'm talking about, you know, is coming from these infinite guides, because I've just had one step forward, like he's just dressed in white robe, gold like a goldy sort of like colour hair again, long hair, no beard this time, but just long hair, which usually is brings lots of energy. There's lots of energy coming with these insights at the moment, and it's stepped forward, and it's like this beautiful sort of like really deep. It's not like, it's like a pinky sort of like colour, but it's like a different kind of vibration colour. And pink obviously is about harmony. It's about universal consciousness. It's about universal union. It's about love. It's about all those kind of things. And obviously when they say love, love is like a higher vibration. It's a higher conscious way of being. It's a higher way of living, because through love you've obviously got compassion, you've got all these other different things. So again, it's about collectively. I also do a lot of work at the moment around sort of anchoring. I anchor it energy into the different, like when I go to work, I anchor them all into the different aspects of like, and of the sacred spaces at work. And I always look now, and when I do it, I sort of like, I looked for a oneness vibration. When I bring anchor it in, I don't anchor it in with sort of like just see the energy coming in. I look for the oneness vibration. I look for the infinite beings walking with me as one, as a one vibration, as a one frequency. So I try and see the infinite beings of the infinite realms, and feel like these infinite beings are with me. So we're one collective, we're one vibration, we're one frequency, and I anchor that energy in, and I anchor it in every day for the planet. But I also do it when I walk into these sacred spaces. I look to all beings that I work with, that we vibrate as one frequency, as one vibration, and we're unified, so that we connect on a deeper level, we express on a soul level. And these are the kind of things that I'm doing every day, and this is the shift in consciousness. And I feel this is what these kind of vibrations, these frequencies that have been coming through to me are impressing on me, and telling me to live and be in a different way, and express myself in a different way, but also vibrate and anchoring consciousness in a different way. And this is the shift. This is the shift for all of us. That's the insight for today.